comment about the song that we are currently listening to. If a toaster is broken, how do I become toast? If a toaster is broken, how do I become toast? This goes towards Rampage mode. All right, looks like we're going to throw it over. We do have this run to finish this incentive, just so you all know. Let's throw it over to Nerd Squared for the I Am Bread Bagel Race. Let's go.
All right. All right, so this is I Am Bread. It'll look a little different from the run Blood Thunder did last year. You'll see why, I'm sure. And I think we'll just go ahead and get started. Timing will begin when I select the kitchen level here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Woo!
All right. So right off the bat, things are going to look a bit different. Obviously, we're playing as the bagel instead of the piece of bread you might be familiar with. The bagel is a little different from the bread in that you don't have to worry about grip or edibility whatsoever, which makes this mode a little less stressful to run, but at the same time, you have less buttons to grip walls with, which makes traversing the environment overall a bit more difficult than with the bread.
All right, that's one level down.
Yep, did it.
So you may see him rush through these dinner plates. Essentially, those are checkpoints that he's hitting along the way, and he has to rush to the end dinner plate.
Yeah, there's no way to skip them. If we could find a way to do that, that would save a boatload of time and probably cut the time of the speedrun in half.
So these are the same levels you may have seen if you watched the other I Am Bread run. They're just kind of a different route through it. Mixes things up a little bit. All right, it's level 2 down.
So bedroom, when I do attempts at home, is the run killer. And you'll see why pretty shortly. Not so much in the beginning of this level when we get to that shelf that the skateboard is on up there.
This is about the only time you actually have to climb anything in this run.
Yeah, and it's agonizing with the bagel. So right there, I just utilize the feature that this mode has where you can basically reload at the latest checkpoint you hit. And in cases like that, you can use it to teleport up to where that checkpoint would put you. Trying to get on top of that skateboard without using that checkpoint respawn is annoying.
Yeah, generally, if you can get up to the checkpoint and keep going, that's the best because it'll start you from 0
Oh, I
velocity.
overshot it. All right.
There we go. It's level 3 down.
Another little trick I do with at the end of each level is at the end of each level there's a results screen, and pressing the B button, circle if you're on a PlayStation controller, it makes the text in the results screen appear instantly, and right after that I press the A button or cross on a PlayStation controller, and that selects the next day option to get to the next level. And also right there I did another one of those checkpoint respawns. Also, I messed up going up this ramp, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, bathroom's a little tricky.
All right.
A lot of levels, if you could kind of fall out of the groove it sets you in, it's very hard to get back. So it's level 4. This is one of my favorite levels for Bagel Race.
Yeah. There's actually a shortcut here in this beginning part of the track that I'm going to try to go for. And of course I missed it. But you can save yourself with the checkpoint respawn feature.
Yeah, so essentially you can kind of just cut the corners a little short.
I'm going to try to go for this one. Nice.
There we go. You can see you also get stuff stuck to you if you roll over it, which doesn't really affect the speed at all. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to try to do a bank shot off of this tray of tools to get into the finish line.
Lines it
Nailed
up
it.
and gets it.
Casual A++.
I think normally in the garden you can't get up there, but that's a big race, so that starts you up there. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to work his way through the car and then through the garden section. It's a little tricky.
Oh.
Yeah, so luckily you do have the feature to just restart checkpoint, which
Mm-hmm.
negates a lot of huge time loss.
Yeah, if you saw the I Am Red run last year where Blood Thunder ran story mode, you would have seen several points where he lost several minutes just because of one mistake. But Bagel Race is much more forgiving.
That's another level.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're already on the last level, and in this last level, there's a little thing I want to show off that I think you guys might like. So whenever you use the checkpoint respawn or checkpoint reload feature, the Bagel does this animation where it splits in half. Well, there's no limit to how fast you can do it, so you can just spam the button and spawn a lot of bagel slices. All right. Falling in between those points there can get a little annoying. That doesn't happen too often, though. Oh. All right, end time is coming up fairly soon when I hit this finish line.
This part's pretty nice to look at. It's got some nice fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
And
time. Oh. It's because I fooled around there, I got a D grade. And in the results screen, the developers put a lot of bad food puns. So did we meet the incentive for Rampage?
All right, so crazily enough, we raised about $7,500
Wow.
for that mode in about 20 minutes. That is
Jeez.
insane. So yes, we made the Rampage incentive.
Okay.
Everyone is awesome.
All right.
And we will see that Rampage mode.
All right. All right, so you guys are in for a treat with this. So,
you're going to be really happy you donated.
yeah. So, for anyone who's played a little game called Goat Simulator, you might recognize this character.
So essentially he has about 2 minutes in this level to just get as high of a score as he possibly can.
All right, so there is something special I want to show. Oh, okay, sure. So while I'm just fooling around here in this level, there's something I want to show off real quick. So when Blood Thunder did any % last year, he did a trick where he flew across the level while holding onto an item. Let's see if we can do that. Setting it up is annoying because the goat's legs like to fly around. Oh, I lost the plate. What?
Plenty more where that came from.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, there we go. What makes it better is the goat baz occasionally. Oh. Oh. Okay, one more time for the fans. There. Oh.
A little bit?
Nah, that wasn't a very good fly. Alright, let's try that again, actually. That wasn't very good. Oh, I lost the plate. Never mind. So I'll just fool around for a little bit until the timer runs out. And there we go. All right, so that's pretty much all I had for that. Definitely stick around for the last day of SGDQ, because there's a lot of really good runs in this last day. And in particular, it was one of the runs coming up after this, actually, which is Ratchet Deadlocked. So definitely stick around for that. And I'll also be co-commentating New Super Mario Bros. 2 later this morning. But yeah, it's Ironbread. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
All right, awesome.
Good job.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Nerd Squared, for that awesome I Am Bread bagel race. I'm just going to read a couple quick donations, and then that will be it for me for this SGDQ. So that is as much boix as you will get. But we have a $10 donation from Bagel the Future, who says, if you eat a bagel every day, in a few years, you will have eaten a lot of bagels. And really, that is something that we all have to think about one day. We also had a $60 donation from I Have a $60 donation, who says, I have a $60 donation. Fair enough. And a $50 donation from Sindor, who says, here, take my money, winky face. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pass this over to a new host. We have Nikasor taking over from here. So thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of this awesome Summer Games Done Quick event.
Good morning, GDQ. Yay! I got a call and response. This is fantastic. What a great morning we have. This is the last day of GDQ, so let's make it the best one yet. I am Nikasor. I am here, and I am so excited to be part of this, this next block. I cannot wait for these great games that we have coming up. Next up is Ratchet Deadlocked with Davey. Then we have some Spyro 2 and some Crash Bandicoot. All great games, the lot of them. So let's see some donations that we have here. We have $50 from Denver1337 that says, I just love this event. That's all. Less than 3, which I guess is a heart. I prefer the less than 3 version. And Brandon137 sent in $25 that says, wasn't able to catch most of this week's runs due to work, but I'm excited to catch all of Saturday's runs. Good luck to the rest of the runners. I am jealous. I won't be able to see all of the runs today, and they're so good. There's so many great ones. Zerky sends in $25. Thanks for the run so far. Everything I have seen, I have laughed, stared at in awe, and enjoyed in its entirety. Let's all enjoy the last day of GDQ. Anonymous has sent in $50. Thanks for bringing that GDQ feeling. Sounds like a song. Ratsuda67 sends in $75. Finally able to donate. Let's go for it. Also, right now we have some incentives open, so if you donate, you can put your money towards some great incentives, including the next one's coming up is Kirby's Adventure Upgrade to a 100% run. We are so close to being there, it's crazy. We also have the Undertale is Anime Real bid war, winning with an enormous margin of like $5,000 is anime is real. So if you really feel like anime is not real, like really feel like it, by all means go for it. Or if you really feel like anime is real, we can do that too. Just keep going. Also, and I am shocked to see this, for the Final Fantasy VI run, I believe it's the last run of the event, Suplex the Train is only at $4,316 out of the necessary $30,000. Don't you guys want to see someone suplex a train? Because I'm pretty sure I do. So I say, put some money towards that. Of course, GDQ is here supporting Doctors Without Borders, which is a medical humanitarian organization working in more than 60 countries around the world. MSF is a private international association that provides assistance to populations in distress, to victims of natural or man-made disasters, and to victims of armed conflict. They do so irrespective of race, religion, creed, or political convictions. You can find out more at doctorswithoutborders.org. Also, have we talked about how cool our sponsors are? Like Humble Bundle, for instance. They sell games, ebooks, and other digital content through Pay What You Want bundle promotions, the Humble Store, and Humble monthly curated subscription services. Customers can choose how their payment is divided between the content creators, charity, and Humble Bundle. There's been over 129 million raised for charities around the world since 2010. So you can go to humblebundle.com/monthly and, get your money into more charity.